The whole concept of the TARP was that as we recoup the money, it would, because we were borrowing it from Americans and from the Chinese, that as we recoup that money, we would use it to pay down the debt. Now that's not going to happen. It's become a piggy bank.
Well, Senator,
a piggy bank which adds to our deficit, adds to our debt, and gets put on our kids' tax.
The degree to which shifting funds would add to our debt or deficits depends on what the net subsidy rate would be on that new activity. And remember, the purpose of TARP was to address problems in our financial markets. One of the and it has been remarkably successful in bringing credit spreads back down to normal levels. One of the lingering problems in our financial markets, however, is access to credit for small businesses. It's why in this budget we're
No. You can't make that type of statement with any legitimacy.
Okay.
You cannot make that statement. This is
Small
the law.
businesses are not suffering from
Let me tell you what the law says.
Credit.
Let me read it to you again, because you don't appear to understand the law. The law is very clear. The monies recouped from the TARP shall be paid into the general fund of the Treasury for the reduction of the public debt. It's not for a piggy bank because you're concerned about lending to small businesses and you want to get a political event when you go out and make a speech in Nashua, New Hampshire. That's not what this money's for. This money is to reduce the debt of our children that we're passing on our children. And you ought to at least have the integrity to be forthright about it and say that's what you're doing. You're adding to the debt that our kids are going to have to pay back when you're claiming at the same time that you're being fiscally responsible. Let me ask you another question, because clearly we're not going to agree on this and you're not going to follow the law. Secondly...
excuse me. We will be following the law. This would involve legislation.
Well, then you're not going to be able to do it unless Congress gives you the authority to do it.
Yeah, that is how laws are made usually. Congress passes them.